You held me, Lord.
The ministry has been able to last or to be sustained over the last 7 years, I would think really because of one major component, and that's having a life of prayer. Ultimately, the Lord has called us, He's given us giftings. He wants us to be used for His glory. But most importantly, we have to be in a position to understand what He's saying, to be able to recognize His voice, and to be able to hear Him clearly. So that does take a life of prayer and to be able to understand what He's calling us to do. So I would say ultimately and most importantly that it's about the life of prayer that He's given us throughout the ministry. Every person that's a part of our ministry. No, we're not perfect people. The greatest praiser of them all, I would say, if I could use that, David, he wasn't perfect, but at the end of the day, he knew how to get into God's presence because the Lord saw the inwardness of his heart, if I could use that. And based upon what he recognized or what he discerned within his heart, he was able to use David. So at the end of the day, it's all about having a life of prayer so that we can consistently be on target with Him, to be accurate with Him regarding those things of Him that He's called us to do.
Way back and bring you something.
The thing that makes our ministry so unique and different from other ministries, not only has He called us to be skillful in our giftings and the calling that's on our life, but most importantly, He's given us a way that we can just flow in the atmosphere. I do understand, of course, the artistic side of what we do, having your songs down, having your band tight, but I don't let that pigeonhole me in regards to being able to objectively do what He's called me to do for that moment and for that time while we're there ministering to people. So He's given us a way that we can flow like nobody else. We don't like for the music to stop. We go from one song to the next song to the next song, so people can continue to be encouraged by what they're hearing from each song that's coming one right after another. We don't like it to be a B, C selection like I grew up in the traditional church, but I like it to be a continuous flow within the atmosphere. So I really do believe that's the thing that has called us and that has made us different from other ministries, that we can just flow wherever we're at that moment and at that time.
Come on, right where you are, lift your hands, lift your hands, lift your hands in this place, everybody. Lift your hands in the sanctuary as we prepare to transition on tonight. Right where you stand, can you begin to give Him worship on tonight? Begin to open your mouth, open your mouth. Right where you stand. In case you've never worshiped Him before, what we're doing right where we stand on tonight, we're simply showing appreciation unto our God. This is what you can tell Him on tonight. Tell Him that you love Him. Lord, I love you. Sing it to the Lord, a new song. You're worthy of all the praise. Whatever your song is, Lord, you are a healer. I thank you for keeping my mind. Lift your voice in this place. Only you know what song is in your mouth on tonight. Hallelujah. There is none like you. Glory, glory. Hallelujah. Come on, open your mouth, open your mouth. Tell Him something, tell Him something. He's been so good and so kind. Tell Him something. In order for us to get what we need from Him, we have to give Him what's due to Him. Release it to Him on today. Hallelujah. Jesus went to Calvary to save a wretch. This is why I worship. Like you and me. That's love. That's love. Jesus went to Calvary to save a wretch like you and me. That's love. That's know that he didn't have to do it, but he did. Jesus went to Calvary to save a wretch like you and me. Like you and me. That's love. That's love. That's love.
Jesus went to Calvary. He saved a wretch like you and me. That's love. It's nothing but love. That's love. Jesus went to Calvary. Saved a wretch like you and you. Like you and me. You know what they did? They hung him high. They stretched him wide. He hung his head. And for me he died. They hung him high. They hung him high.
They hung you high. They stretched you wide. He hung his head for me. That's love.
That's not how
The story is. He rose again. That's not how the story is. He rose again.
Do you love him on tonight? Hallelujah.